Alrighty, pardon the mess. I've been working digitally on my layout. I'm starting to solder on some feeder wires to my Fastrack. And let's get started. Alright. If I bump the camera, I apologize. Alrighty. Okay, this is your typical Lionel Fastrack. You have these clips where you can put your spade clips in them, but I don't like those spade clips. I've already had a few of those spade clips actually melt the shrink wrap or sheathing on it because of the load, so I'm going to solder on some wires right onto the track itself. Let's see. First thing you want to do, or at least what I want to do, is I want to make sure the wires are even. Hot, negative, or center rail, outside rail. So what I do is I put this here like so. I put that there. Now they're even. And where did I put my trusty strippers? I have an extra set here. Let's just shave off about maybe 1/4 inch. I twist them up nicely. Let me crank up my soldering iron. She should crank up pretty fast. She's a good soldering iron. What you want to do is you want to add flux to the tips of your wires. Okay, I've got some flux over here, so you just want to add some flux. Alrighty. Now, if your soldering iron is hot enough, alrighty, you want to go ahead and add some flux to the tips of your wire. You want to tinge them. Ooh, almost dropped that on my thigh. Okay. Now what you want to do is add a little flux to your soldering points. What you're going to solder on. Okay, that's done. Now take your soldering iron. Now take your soldering iron, give it a good cleaning. Okay. You want to add some flux and some solder onto this. Okay. Now you take your wires, carefully solder them on. Okay, same thing over here on this side, solder this on. Just in case, I add a little more solder to this. Make sure I got good solder there. There we go. Alrighty. I like turning my solder down so it doesn't stay hot and burn the tip up. And there you have it. You can probably hang a car from this. I'm pulling pretty hard and pretty tight. No damage to the other side. Now my wires are soldered on for my feeders. Now I just gotta drill a hole on the layout and be done.